Welcome to our weekly University of Rio Grande, the Ohio State University South Center's collaboration podcast show. We are at the University of Rio Grande TV studio, and not only are we doing live internet radio through Blog Talk Radio, but also live TV on Rio Grande Cable Access Channel 17. Our podcasts are archived on Blog Talk Radio, and our TV broadcast is placed on YouTube for viewing at your convenience. Our mission is simple: to promote the University of Rio Grande and its diverse educational programs, to promote the Ohio State University South Centers and its many business technology programs, to promote our small businesses and organizations in our communities, and finally promote Southern Ohio, a great place to live, learn, and enjoy life to the fullest. Our co-hosts are Jason Winters, Director of the Center for Small Business Entrepreneurship, Mike Thompson, Director of the Instructional Design and Media Services at the University of Rio Grande, and Patrick Dengel, Business Development Specialist, and Kimberly Roush, Program Assistant, both with the Ohio State University South Centers. We also have an MBA student, myself, Nate Walzer, who is co-hosting and joining our podcast programs. This week, we feature Michelle Miller, editor and owner of the Gallia Hometown Herald newspaper. Michelle, thank you for coming today.
Thanks, Nate. Today we will be discussing the changing landscape in terms of how people get their news, what technological advancements have added and taken away from the media world, as well as the good and bad effects of being able to provide instant news. People now carry many computers in their pockets and are able to access the internet virtually anywhere. This alone has changed how people get news and how quick they can access it. Gone are the days of waiting until the newspaper hits the stands the next day, or waiting until the 11 o'clock news. The moment people hear sirens, they are online trying to find out what is going on. To many people, news from yesterday is now considered old news. This has its good and bad points, which we will discuss in the show. We will also talk about how things like online news sites, social media, and technological advances have changed the face of advertising, as well as a change in how people view paying for news. Much like everyone else who starts out, I thought using social media and having an online news site would be enough to get the word out. I have since learned that while yes, social media is a great place to start, it isn't enough to fully promote your business. The problem media now faces, especially one with an online presence, is how to stay in business. Fewer businesses are using what might be considered normal advertising methods and are looking for a cheaper route, just like everyone else. And while people don't think twice about paying for a newspaper, there is an underlying view that anything found online should be free. We will be discussing balancing between those two problems as an online-only business. If you've ever wondered how reporters find out their information, then definitely come back at 4. We will also talk about behind the news, what it takes to get a story, the amount of time put into types of stories, why some things are reported and others aren't, and why media focuses on bad news, what we refer to as hard news, rather than soft.